Hi, this is Bill Boerum speaking to you from City Hall here in Sonoma, California, where an important issue has arisen, and a local citizen has taken upon himself to address this issue, which is of concern to many citizens in this area. And I'm very pleased to be here with Jon Early, an entrepreneur in the emerging cannabis industry. And Jon, you're working on and are circulating a ballot initiative with regard to cannabis.
Absolutely right. And this is born out of frustration. Nothing seems to really be moving forward in the city council itself. So the only opportunity or option that we have right now is to go ahead and submit a ballot initiative to allow for commercial cannabis within the city limits. There are setbacks, requirements by the state, setbacks from schools, and in this case, setback from the library, setback from the plaza. So in essence, it's a zoning overlay opportunity on the west end of Napa Street, which will allow people and citizens of Sonoma access to cannabis, which is much needed.
And Jon, what are the activities that this ordinance will allow in the overlay zone?
Well, it's a combination of possibilities, ranging from dispensary to delivery to a lab potential, manufacturing and distribution. So it encompasses several properties. So depending on what an operator or a business person might want to do, they can basically do any of the above. And that's the purpose of it, is to allow for access without restrictions to use and so forth.
Yeah, this is something which Sonoma has been talking about, at least some people in Sonoma have been talking about for quite a while. And as you say, there's just been a lot of lag, so to speak, in getting to the matter. There are people who, have medical needs for cannabis, no doubt about that. And so the initiative that you have here, you're looking for more signatures. And when do these have to be turned in, roughly speaking? Is this like in a month from now?
Well, we'd like to turn it in as soon as possible and get the ball rolling, and it gives us an opportunity to work with the city itself, city manager, city council, to see if we can't together come up with something. But that's a very short window of opportunity once we turn in the signatures, or just prior to turning in the signatures. So that given, we want to get on the November ballot, and in order to do so, we have to be able to, one, work with the city, and two, we have about 3/4 of the signatures that we need right now. So our goal is 800 to 900 signatures. So we're doing pretty good, but we need a little more.
Very good. So how can people sign your paperwork, so to speak?
Well, the easiest thing to do is to come on in to our campaign headquarters at 875 West Napa Street, and that's the old community cafe building. We've set up a campaign headquarters there. We have ballots. This is an example, and you would either sign a ballot or take a ballot book with you and collect more signatures for us. But if you swing into 875 West Napa, have a cup of coffee, sign or pick up a ballot, we'd really appreciate it.
Well, that's great. And of course, a key issue here is, a requirement I should say, is that you must be a registered voter in the city limits of Sonoma, right?
That's essential. And the confusion lies in people not being exactly certain where they live in or outside the city of Sonoma. And because everybody in Sonoma Valley considers this their city, but for technical purposes, we have to gather signatures from city residents that are registered to vote, and then it's all cross-checked on a